If I do well and a male artist does equally well, he will be placed on a pedestal and be like, oh, kya kaam kar diya hai. Sometimes you require validation for you to feel okay. There was this one tuition that I used to go to और वहाँ पे मेरे को शादी नहीं करना है bro, वासन मांझना पड़ेगा, it's not okay. I had a lot of men who were really strong. Also my mom was there, you know. 11 I think. नहीं तो तब जब मैं पैदा हुई थी तब कोई नहीं था for the longest time. नहीं, I was like, हाँ, I was a very good child, very pampered growing up. Yeah, I love my family, bro.
I'm sure.
अरे वो तो बड़ा तो ऐसा है कि जब घर से बाहर ही नहीं निकलता खुद ही, तो ऐसे restrictions कभी लगाए नहीं पापा ने. So he would never be like. I was actually very responsible. I would come back on time and I would know like यहाँ नहीं जाना है, या आपको अपने आप पता चल जाएगा लोगों के वाइब से कि वो कैसे हैं. Like ऐसा नहीं है कि नहीं हुआ है. Like लोगों ने खराब तरीके से बिहेव करने की कोशिश नहीं की है. मैंने always sense कर लिया somehow that in those positions also that I've been in, सबके साथ होता है. हर every woman goes
मुझे
through
थोड़ा
it.
सा ना इसको.
So like there was, I just want to give this example. I don't know, I've never said it before on record, but it's just that there was this one tuition that I used to go to और वहाँ पे couple of times it happened and then I just felt really weird because I was in the 3rd grade, right? Yeah, like it was very weird, especially when I used to go to the washroom because it was a chawl system and udhar washroom bahar. So that happened and I just felt really weird and I came back home and I cried a lot. So my mother, you know, sort of like tried to find out, but I didn't tell her. Like I don't think till date she probably doesn't even. So I kept calling my teacher a fraud because I just felt really bad. I didn't know how to react. And then after that, in me, and then somehow I like again that same age because I started to get a lot of acne while I was growing up. And what happened was PCOD से आप थोड़े बड़े लगने लगते हो before age. So people would think that, you know, she's older. So then they look at you a certain way. They try to feel. नहीं करा. So I was, I think, 13 when I started to get like a lot of acne on my face, and I shot up like. Suddenly I was the tallest in the class, the fattest in the class, and I was just, no, it would. But again, I was also fat, right? So you're seen. So, and people would make fun of you. And it's moti hai, ye wo, pimple ho gaye, wo. So I used to study. I had good friends, but ऐसे नहीं थे कि यार she's just because of her looks you'll not talk to her. वैसे नहीं था. मेरे सब लड़के थे जो मुझे बहुत अच्छे लगते हैं, आज तक अच्छे लगते हैं. They're like my buddies. Study buddies. So I always had that group. I always made sure that I make myself safe with the people that I think are good for me. कभी-कभी जाता था फिर बहुत bursts होते थे उसके. So till now, I think last lockdown was the last thing bout that I had with a lot of weight gain and pimples from here. हाँ बहुत बोलते थे इतना आयुर्वेदिक लोग निकालते थे. होम्योपैथी भी किया था मैंने. Yeah.
So
they weren't hectic. Like, it would just be like subtly, you know. They would think it in their head and they would make you feel it. Yeah. Then I started doing all pageants when I started losing a little bit weight. Because I feel like it was important for my confidence to feel like I'm being seen. Like, you know, sometimes you require validation for you to feel okay. मैं बोल ही नहीं पाई कुछ क्योंकि तभी मुझे cute लगा. Exactly. Very good look. So when I was growing up, I was growing really fast. Okay, so he said he got worried at that time.
बहुत जल्दी बड़ी हो.
ये बहुत जल्दी बड़ी, शादी सोचना पड़ेगा. I freaked and I was like, bro, अभी कुछ करना पड़ेगा. Too hectic, मेरे को शादी नहीं करना है bro. वासन मांझना पड़ेगा. It's not okay. But अभी कोई नहीं बोलता, आप बोलते हैं यार मत कर. शो पे भी जब पैसे कोई देता है, तो male artists always will get more money than a female artist ever will.
And are you aware?
It's a huge gap. If I do well and a male artist does equally well, he will be placed on a pedestal and be like, oh, क्या काम कर दिया है. But अगर the same time मैंने भी वही achieve किया है, मुझे इतना बड़ा नहीं कोई उस पे रखेगा. Yeah, sort of. Pay parity का भी, image का भी, जब perceive करने की बात आती है, बंदे ने बहुत मेहनत की होगी, तब जाके यहाँ पहुँचा, struggle है. So it's not the same thing. You must have noticed it about when you've seen successful people. Yeah, I'll let things go. I think that comes from my dad. He always And that's how I think all fathers should be. Because while you teach her to be a certain way when she's growing up, you also have her back when she needs you the most and when she wants to say no. And I love my fans, I do. But it's just that sometimes you have to know that you cannot get physical. If you want a hug as a girl, as a man, you can't unless, you know, I shake your hand. There's a way to sort of approach a person. Being a celebrity or not, I feel like आपको अगर किसी से बात करनी है, आप ठीक से बात करिए. You can't pounce on them.
Oh, coming on to you.
Yeah. So that's how like I got a scratch here.
What?
Yeah, it got healed, but like. तो मतलब आप क्यों ऐसा बकवास कर रहे हो मेरे बारे में जब आप मुझे जानते नहीं हो, जब आप वहाँ थे भी नहीं, तो गुस्सा तो बहुत आता है. बट आई फील लाइक जब मैं लाइक आई सेड पापा से जब मैं बात करती हूँ तो वो कहते हैं इंडिफरेंट हो जाओ, आपको होना पड़ेगा. मैन और अ वुमन, आई थिंक या दे शुड. व्हाई आर देयर ओनली मेन देयर? हैव यू एवर सीन अ फीमेल म्यूजिशियन डू इनक्रेडिबली वेल अनलेस इट्स श्रेया घोषाल और नेहा कक्कर और लता जी और आशा जी और दोस्त अलका जी? नो, अभी हो रहा है क्या? देख रहे हो क्या? सुन रहे हो तुम्हारी प्लेलिस्ट में कितनी लड़कियों के गाने हैं? Feminism to me is just like, you know, finding like a ground where both of us are equal. पर मुझे तुमको भी नीचे नहीं करना, मतलब सेम लेवल पे होना चाहिए ना. क्यों हम सेम लेवल फील्ड पे नहीं खेल सकते? 16-year-old self, I would just like to say that I think you were a lot of fun. Forget your acne. You don't know what's coming yet. Yeah, it is. Like, you have dane on your face. How do you feel? Just when I'm taking a decision, don't like question me. When you know it's like, you know, something that's deeply embedded. Because I feel like either our fathers or our boyfriends or our husbands are sort of, and they know everything that goes on with our life. You know, saying something like, you know the backstory. So don't be like, अरे ये नहीं हो सकता, पर क्यों? बेसिकली पर क्यों? ज़्यादा पर क्यों मत पूछो, थोड़ा थोड़ा पूछ सकते हो, कोई बात नहीं. You get करीना on the show, बहुत अच्छा लगा. इतना खुल के बात मैंने पहले नहीं की.